saw it as a digital addiction because it's easy to scroll. It's easy to go and watch, Downton Abbey or whatever, The
Right.
Crown.
That's good.
But what made you put it as a sin of omission?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think we can only think of sin often in terms of commission, like what we do,
Mm-hmm.
So even if I say something unkind to a family member or a friend and they're hurt by it, I tend to be like, oh, well, I didn't mean to hurt you. Like, I didn't, you shouldn't have taken offense. And so we don't actually repent for the fact that we hurt people, um, even if we didn't mean to. And I think, we're always kind of judging so that we don't actually have to reckon with our sinfulness. So we don't actually have to repent. So we generally think we're okay. And so we generally feel like functionally we don't actually need God. And so I think for our digital habits, and then I'm not saying it's fine to scroll through social media. I think what becomes when that becomes a habit, right? So every time we lay down in bed and out comes the phone, and it's kind of an indeterminate amount of time. Like we're not actually consciously trying to choose the phone. We just like let the phone choose us, for instance. Those are sorts of things where we become malformed, right? Where we're taking in so much information. We're not even able to really engage with anything we see, particularly on our phones. It's not like, oh, there's this huge earthquake somewhere halfway across the world. I'm going to pray for those people. It's just kind of like we just like take in emotions, we take in information, and we don't do anything with them. And so, that gets our nervous system all whacked out and it makes us more tired. And we're not actually bringing some of those things to God. So, ideally, the ways in which we engage with people in our world should enable us to move through, our work days and weeks with a sense of, I can bring this to God, that this is kind of a constant conversation. Um, and, that I'm able to think creatively. And when we work so hard and we don't actually incorporate moments of rest, and then we opt out of real rest, real restorative rest by scrolling or numbing in various ways, then we don't actually allow for transformation or growth to happen.